Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Jaga video. No, welcome to another episode of my videos. In this video, I'm talking about the sad reality of job hunting in the UK. I'm sorry that I'm eating popcorn while making this video, but go and grab your own popcorn because my tie is long. The matter is really long, okay? This popcorn is UK people knows this popcorn. It a turn head. Anyway, let us talk about hold on. Let us talk about the sad reality of job hunting in the UK. See, if you have friends in the UK, if you have family members in the UK, and you're in Nigeria, you already know the reality. But maybe the picture feel no dey too clear. But being a job hunter myself, a professional job hunter, you guys, I told you the last time that I'm still job hunting because school is going to vacate for the summer by the end of this month, which means for the whole of August and like mid-September. I need a job like urgently, as a matter of urgency, and I've been submitting applications since June, back to back. But the response is story for another day. But let me just tell you the sad reality, okay? So the number one thing here is that they want you to have UK experience. This sounds really, I don't know that to use the word STUPID, because if someone is just coming to your country, aside working remotely, of course, so people are lucky to work remotely from wherever they are, work for UK companies remotely. But how am I supposed to get a UK experience if you don't give me job and I get this experience hands-on? Now, how do I, like, it's not how do I know, it's a general thing. They want you to have UK experience. So that person who has a UK experience already is 5 steps ahead of you with your 1 billion Nigerian experience. I'm sorry to say. So how do I know that the whole UK experience with this my recent applications I've been making, the whole UK experience is affecting me? How do I know? So thing about the UK is some will give you feedback, some jobs will not give you. So I recently got a feedback for one of the jobs I applied to, and they're like, oh, after reviewing your application, you do not have, their reason for not hiring was I do not have sufficient experience for the role. And I was thinking, like, if you advertise for something like, let's say, a customer service rep, and I include 3 experiences as a customer service rep spanning, let's say, 5 years, that should count, considering the fact that it's like an entry position. So why do you want me to Shadi Coco be say if those 3 experiences I had were like Nigerian experience and UK experiences, I forget the job, or at least I would have gotten to the next level of the interview. So these people are crazy about UK experience. I feel like the only sector that maybe that don't really emphasize on the whole UK experience thing is this teaching assistant and cover supervisor stuff, okay? So they actually get to train you and they help you get hands-on experience. They're like, okay, if you don't have experience in the UK, that's fine. They would hire you. By the time you do the job 2-3 times, you're already, you know. So that's one thing. The second thing, you guys, the second thing is driver's license. Some will say you need to own a car, like, as part of the criteria for this job. You guys, cars are cheap here, no doubt. You can get a very good car for less than £1,000 here. Cars are cheap. But if you are just coming to a country, car is not your priority now. I cannot say, okay, because most jobs want me to own a car or have a driver's license, I can't go buy a car. From where? Who won't give me that kind of money? Do you get? Now, in Nigeria, nobody cares. If you live, even if you, for instance, I don't know if you know River State, well, for instance, if you know Obibo, if you live in River State, you know what I'm saying. If you live in Oyibo, for instance, and you get a job in Port Harcourt GRA, nobody cares where you're coming from, to be honest. Are you resuming at 8 a.m? If you can make it to work at 8 a.m, nobody cares where you live. But here, they'll check your address, check the address of the place. If it's very far, they'll say, no, we can't hire you because you are far. It's your business. Give me a job. Anyhow, I will still come. They say, they'll ask you, are you using public transport or cab? If you now say public transport, we are not sorry, we're sorry, we can't hire you. Not be your business how I choose to come to work now. If I always come late, you can sack me, you can fire me, but just leave me. They say, you must own a car. Oh God, you see a job, the distance is like 2 hours or 1 hour 15 minutes. They're like, no, they can't hire you. It's a problem. The third thing, if you're applying to a job in the UK, the third thing you should be prepared for is unfortunately email. You see, unfortunately, once you just see, dear Udochi, thank you for applying to this role. After reviewing your application and unfortunately, you people will be unfortunate. Unfortunately, we are unable to continue with the application because you see, unfortunately, emails you go use and do rapper, you go use and tie gele. Unfortunately, emails okay. You see lots of them. There are some days I just wake up like in the morning. You know how your daily routine is: wake up in the morning, check your email. You wake up in the morning, you see like 3 different unfortunately emails. Some of them you even forgot when you applied to them, and you're like, who be this one? And which they will apply to you? How dare you come to my DM to tell me unfortunately you did not get the job because you will get your email. If I do a search for unfortunately in my email, or if I just search the word unfortunately, back to back, as in back to back to back to. Another frustrating thing is the fact that the jobs you eventually qualify for, because recently I received a mail from one of the jobs I qualified for, and they're like, oh, we would have hired you, but the distance is quite far. Like the last one I said, it's in another city, but this is something you can commute to. But I should not worry, they'll keep you on their talent pool. When an opportunity opens closer to you, they'll notify you and blah blah blah. I'm like, which kind of life is this, Abe? The jobs I now qualify for, you now tell me I'm far. Then the ones that are close to me I'm applying to are not qualified. Which kind? Even if my first way village people, I don't say my village people don't have what it takes to come to the UK. I swear. How come it feels like they are pursuing me? Oh, but seriously, I'm laughing, but I'm not laughing. How come it feels like they are now pursuing me? And now it's even more annoying that, like, you say, why is she not even job hunting? I'm job hunting because school is going to close, and the reality is not funny. You cannot afford to be jobless in the UK. You cannot afford to be jobless in the UK. So the jobs you are qualified for, say you are far, and the ones you are close to, say you are not qualified for it. It is heartbreaking. Let's not even talk about the fact that most of these employers, like 95% of them, 98% of them don't give you feedback. So usually, as much as unfortunately emails are heartbreaking, give these people feel. Like I said last week, I got an email on why I did not get the job. According to them, I did not have sufficient experience for the role. Now, I even appreciated that because it made me understand better that these guys are keen on hiring people with UK experience. So I now understand that, okay, this is what you want, Abby. I'm trying to like modernize, trying to edit my CV just to, give it that UK feel. So these people don't give you feedback. They rarely give you feedback. As much as feedbacks are heartbreaking, it's important to give applicants feedback because it will help them improve because most of the previous feedbacks I've gotten, I've used it to like improve my CV. I've used it to like edit. I've used it to cut, remove, proofread, basically. But these guys don't give you feedback. So you're just applying blindly, basically. Like, why was I rejected? You don't know. What can I do better to make my application stand out? You still don't know, basically. You get. So, and again, talking about UK experience, there was an application I did sometime this week, and I got a response. Why? All 3 experiences I used in that particular CV were UK experience. So it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. They'll tell you, I don't even know how you want to go and manufacture UK experience. So if there's an industry that manufactures it, and you know that industry, go there, go and manufacture a lot of UK experiences, because these guys are head over heels about UK experience. There's another funny one that happens. We are hiring part-time for a role, and then you're excited, you are reading, we are hiring part-time workers. You now read, you now go to down, then I'll tell you it's not open to students. students do employers for UK. Oh. It's a common thing. Like I need to even do another video about how about the fact that students are naturally discriminated in the job market. Like, I don't know how that happens. Most people don't want to employ students for some reasons. So imagine advertising a part-time job. It's not a full-time role. So usually students are usually looking for part-time jobs. Imagine advertising for a part-time job, and then down. They will not say it, like, it will not make it obvious. Down when you have now read all the job description, like, oh, okay, I fit into this role, and then students are not allowed to apply. Wetin students do una? Wetin students do una? Do you guys know that we need this job? So, like, our life depends on this job. Do you guys know that? No, you don't. I'm laughing, but my laugh is dangerous. It's not funny. Trust me, it's not. This one I'm about to say, open your ears, aside for newcomers. Well, this is just my personal judgment, sha. I don't know if it's... So, the recent one, job employers learned now. No, employers are being employed. Yeah, employers learned now. They'll not ask you, do you require job sponsorship now? No, is it visa? Yeah, do you require visa sponsorship now or in the future? Yes or no? For me, that is a trick question. Because if you say yes, you have automatically disqualified yourself for that job, no cap. Because the reason anyone would ask is because they probably cannot give that to you. So if you want a visa sponsorship and they don't offer visa sponsorship in that company, that means there's no point. They're like, there's no point giving this person a job, because maybe after a month they'll start disturbing. I need COS. You get. So all the jobs that they don't apply for, where I have applied for, and they ask, say, do you require visa sponsorship? I don't require. I just, just give me the job, make I guide, make I just see front first. Okay, bring job come first, make I eat food, let me survive. When I survive first, I cannot talk of sponsorship or COS or whatever you people call it, that you people not allow us sleep and close our eyes. So this is just my thinking, this is just what I think anyways. So if you see that question, it's really a tricky question. If you answer yes, for me, I feel like you have automatically disqualified yourself. So another really sad reality about the job market in the UK is that one, I don't know if it's just me, is the long, tedious assessments. Like, I mean, if you're going to give me assessment or all those their stupid questions, not stupid questions, all those their long, annoying questions they ask, why not at least let me have hope that, oh, okay, maybe I'm close, or I've gotten the job, or maybe I've done an interview and I am really this close to getting this job, than you do long assessment. They'll tell you this assessment will take 30 minutes. Like, for real, you are doing a full, like, there's one I did yesterday, like, it's divided into 3. You play the games part, you do the worker waiting behavioral test, you do three full, and this is not easy. Like, they not gave me multiplication. Maths, me when no sabi maths, multiplication, division, choose the numbers that when you add in 6 seconds. Like, I was basically solving mathematics on top job. Oh, and when you now do all those things, you still get, unfortunately, emails. If I say there's anything funny about this, I'm lying. The long assessment is not funny. Like I said, let me get the job already, or I'm this close to getting the job. Maybe I've done the first phase of interview, second phase. I'll now know that, okay, this assessment, if I pass, but now from assessment phase, they will still send you, unfortunately, emails, and it's not funny, because you take your time, your effort, everything, put it into it. The one I even did, at least I don't even want to shout. The application I did yesterday or 2 days ago, I had to record a video. Like, they'll ask you a question, I said your answer has to be in a video. I use my all back to the video, because at this point I'm like, you guys are still going to send me unfortunately email. So usually I'll draft what I want to say, but I did not draft nothing. I just went ahead, said what I said, and that was it. Another thing about the job market here is that, sorry to burst your bubbles, but Your master degree does not count. Nobody send you on your master's degree and your master's degree, but experience counts over your master's degree. Because with your master's degree, the person who is your superior is most likely a college student. It's shocking, Abby. No, it's most likely a college graduate, not student. Okay, like the masters is not. In Nigeria, a masters gives you an edge. The higher your degrees, the more degrees you have, the more edge you have. But here, nobody degree is just. You don't even, when applying, you don't even say, they don't ask you like your level of qualification. I think that's like maybe when you have gotten to the last phase, that's when they then say, okay, your level of qualification. Your level of qualification is nothing. Like experience, they prefer experience over any. I'm not saying you should not come and do masters, so come and do if you want to do. It's important, but just bear in mind, okay? Experience over degree, over a piece of paper. Okay? This one is very funny. This next one is very funny. Jobs that you are overqualified for, we still reject. Jobs that on the normal days, if you know what you want to do, normal girl, come on, girl. Cleaning jobs. If you have PhD, for instance, if you have a PhD, jobs that you are like a cleaning job, for instance, just it's not cleaning. They will still send you, unfortunately, email saying you don't qualify. Even the most basic and most stupid and most job where if you dey Nigeria, even if person put gun for your head, you go do am. That craziest job, we still say you are not qualified. They're not gonna still hire you. You know how you are applying to a particular job, you are so confident. Hey, that's it, they do me, eh? I'm so confident. Okay, see this one, don't worry. Now this just job now, my own just you UK employer go just they look you like no be this one, no be Gadu's be this. Gadus is still going to take, unfortunately. You're going to receive, unfortunately. Just be ready. There's no such thing as overqualifying for a job because you will still collect, unfortunately. No, I'm not scaring you. Funny enough, I'm not saying this thing to scare anybody, but it's just so that you are prepared. So when it starts to happen, you are not like, hey, God, I'm finished. It's not only you. We are plenty. We are plenty. I'm smiling. I have a few days for school to close, but I'm just here. I will just come to YouTube and do Bambiala. Like, people should just do a GoFundMe. You guys will just do a GoFundMe for me because what? Moving on. In summary, guys, 95% or maybe 99% of people in the UK do not like their jobs. That's a statement of fact. Like, passion. Before you see who they're passionate about. I was discussing with my friend today. He was just gisting me about how he goes to work. He says sometimes he treks to work. Like, his office is just an hour from his house. So sometimes he just like treks to work. And then you see most of his colleagues, like here, it's common for anybody to have a car. Like, cleaners have cars. Even if you're doing, no matter how simple the job you are doing, even if you're working part-time, you can just own a car. It's so common. So, like, literally all of his colleagues have a car. And now they live around his area, like, routes. So most of them see him on the road. You know how they are driving in their car? And they're like, hi. For instance, if his name is Ben, they're like, hi, Ben. And he's like, hello. They'll say, wave you and pass in their car. You people are going to the same office, like, he would say like he doesn't even know how to react, and he can't even say please give me a lift because this is supposed to be a no. It's supposed to be a no-brainer. Like, they'll just pass, go to the office, and guess what? When they get there, they'll not say, "Oh God, Ben is so passionate about his job. He's so passionate about his job for trekking 1 hour. Who like is trekking part of my job? No verse. Is trekking part of my job description? You get? So he's like, oh God, I will send thunder and hailstone. So that's the thing. Like, 99%, even the so-called professionals, the doctors, the nurses, they are not happy. I don't know how to explain it. The job satisfaction is not there. The passion. Most people are just doing it for the money. I don't know how to explain. And I know, yeah, that happens everywhere, even in Nigeria. But here, it's for the money. Passion, it's hard. But yeah, don't get it twisted. I'm passionate about my job. To be honest, I am passionate. I like to see kids. I like being around kids. So my passion is there. But of course, the passion has to be backed up with money, by money. Okay, so yeah. Anyways, that's what we see for leaving our country and coming here. But yeah, do you know, whenever I feel really sad about like the situation, the whole job situation, because if you are job hunting, if you job hunted for 1 month, 2 months, 3, like if you just sit down like this, tears will roll like down your eyes. You're not thinking about anything, but tears of frustration, hot tears will roll down your eyes, because trust me, nobody wants to be in that situation. But sometimes whenever I think like, oh God, like how my friend V would say, now like this person one day buy car, now like this person one day get house, now like this person one day come day you know. But I see people who I've read, and I have seen people who started really, when I say really small, by doing like menial jobs, doing multiple jobs. You know, I feel motivated. I say, God, if they can did it, I can did it too. Yes, if they can triumph over these challenges, Udochi is going to do it. Yes, these challenges, my friend would say, no, me, I'm always quoting from my friend, because me, I know too, they talk these days, and then they talk, they give me. My friend will say, if there are no challenges or like obstacles, the story will not be sweeter. For instance, I'll say, I came from a poor background. When I become rich, I will now say I came from a poor background. When I came to the UK, I was living in a shared apartment, sharing toilets with 5 people. You guys, I wanted to ease myself today as someone was using the bathroom. That was when my reality dawned on me that, ooh, Tucci, you are living in a public yard. Anyways, guys, this video is getting longer than I expected, but this is just the reality. Like I said, this is not to scare you. This is just for you to, be prepared. And of course, there's little or nothing. We can't expect too much from a strange land, because I mean, carry your expectations to Nigeria. Yes, that's basically what anybody would say to you. So I'm not even a fan of wanting to complain. The UK is this, the UK. If I'm complaining so much about the UK, I can as well pack my bags and go back to Nigeria. Yeah, okay. So while I don't know what I'm doing with my life after this phase, I believe God is going to, sort everything out. But for now, let's look at the challenges in my front. Okay. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you always for supporting. Thank you for always standing by me. I cannot end any video without thanking my subscribers, my viewers, people who always like my videos. Thank you so much. You guys are giving me backbone, like real support, and I don't take that for granted. God is going to bless you, grant you your heart desires, and bless me too. I need it. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next video.